I still have some available spots left for my free live webinar tonight at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, which I will be covering freight brokering and dispatching. If you're interested, go to the description below, click the link, and go register. And I'll see you tonight at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, 18:30 military time. Hey, so today I just want to talk about being a company driver, being an owner-operator. This video is not owner-operator versus company driver. It's just basically telling you about being a company driver and giving you some insight on being an owner-operator out here, what's the difference between, and hopefully I can inspire some of you guys out there who are company drivers to eventually one day go out and get your own authority, get your own truck, and start trucking and doing everything on your own. But it's okay to be a company driver at first so you guys can start gaining some experience, and that's a good way to get your CDL license. If some of you guys out there are trying to find ways to get your CDL license so you don't have to pay out of pocket, you could go through a big trucking company, and those trucking companies will pay for your training. And then in return, what they're going to want is about a year plus of your time, though. So that means that they're going to want you to sign on to their company and drive for at least a year or more to basically repay that CDL license. But that's okay, because that'll give you time to gain some over-the-road experience, and also basically you just acquired a free CDL license. So before I get off into talking about owner-operators and you know, company drivers, I just want to put this out there. I have one of my subscribers. He actually is looking for a driver right now. He has a 2012 Freightliner Cascadia with a 48-foot flatbed trailer. Just basically the basic requirements: Class A CDL. He's looking for someone who has at least 6 months minimum of over-the-road truck driving experience. Also, he's going to be paying 25% of the load, and he's looking for someone who's willing to stay out for 3 weeks at a time. So you guys have to have a valid Class A CDL license and an updated DOT card out here. So, hey, in the description below, I'm going to leave some more details and also his email that you could reach out to him directly. And like I say, he has a truck, semi-truck right now, that's ready to go, 48-foot flatbed. Hey, so for you guys out there who are looking for some flatbed experience, hey, this is definitely going to be an opportunity for you guys out there. So this might be something that may fit you. So like I say, visit the description below. I'm going to leave his email down there with some more good details, and reach out to him. So let's just talk about being an owner operator and a company driver. So back in 2013, I went to Roadmaster Trucking School down in Orlando, Florida. And that's where I obtained my CDL license back in 2013. After I graduated and got my Class A CDL, I applied for Warner Enterprises. I believe that's who it was, Warner. Those, you know, the fleet out there with a lot of the blue trucks. So I ended up getting on with Warner Enterprises. I wasn't looking for a career as being a company driver. I actually had the summer out of college, so I used my GI Bill to go get my CDL license. So I was like, yeah, let me get out here. I grew up around my dad. He's been trucking for 20 plus years, so I was just like, you know, fascinated with trucks anyway. So I went, got my CDL license, got on with Warner for the summer, drove for them for about, you know, throughout the summer. Rode with a trainer, learned a whole lot while I was out on the truck. Like I say, I wasn't looking for a career move to be a company driver. I was looking more for the experience. So for you guys out there that are want to be company drivers, one thing that I would say about being a company driver is that starting out, you're not going to make a whole lot of money, depending on who you're driving for. More of the smaller trucking companies, they usually pay drivers pretty well, but most of the time they're going to require you to have a little bit of experience, you know, anywhere from a year plus. A lot of them, you know, want 2-3 years of experience. But those big trucking companies, they don't really care. you know, because they're going to pair you up with a trainer, and that trainer is going to, you know, of course, make a little bit more money because he's a trainer, and he's going to basically make a little bit more money while you're driving the truck. So a lot of those big trucking companies, they really don't care about experience. So if you but you're not going to get paid a whole lot. You know, I probably was only getting paid like $400 or maybe a little bit over $400 a week while I was training. And I forgot how many hours I had to drive for, but I know it was going to take me, I believe, like about a good 2 months to get certified so I could go out and actually go sign for my own truck so I could become a solo driver. So like I say, at the end of the day, as long as you're making money, and if you want to go out and be a company driver, you know, that's perfectly fine, you know, because we all have to start from, you know, somewhere. So I would highly recommend going to be a company driver. Go get you some experience and have one of these big trucking companies pay for your CDL license if you don't want to, of course, come out of pocket and pay for yourself, because it just depends what school you go to. But most trucking companies I know, I mean CDL schools I know, on the average it's going to charge you anywhere from about $3,500 to up to about $6,000 for your CDL license. So go you know, become a company driver if that's something that you want to do to gain that experience. And then after that, figure out if you want to go get your own authority, go get your go become an owner operator out here. So for the owner operators out here, only thing that I recommend for you guys out here being owner operators is, like I always tell you guys, you know, learn as much as you can and do as much as you can on your own so you can maximize your profit out here. And at the end of the day, it's pretty much that simple to me. You just always got to figure out ways to cut people out of your pocket. Being an owner operator is pretty much, it awards you that freedom, you know, that flexibility out here to do what you want to do, to go as you please, take your home time when you want to, and also book the loads that you want to. You don't have anybody telling you what to do. So of course, like I say, start out being a company driver if that's something that inspires you, and move on to becoming an owner operator. I guess at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to become a owner operator. And I know some people out here drive for 15-20 years for companies, and that's fine, but like I say, if you want to maximize your profit and gain some little bit more freedom and flexibility out here, the goal is to become an owner operator. So owner operators definitely make good money, especially when they're out there rolling and you know, being out on that road making good money. So hey, hopefully, you know, this quick little video just about being a company driver, being an owner operator, getting your CDL license was able to help you guys out there today. Hey, like I always tell you guys, if you are looking for a load board, DAT 30-day free trial, looking for a factoring company, I go through Trans Am Financial. Click the link below in the description. You could sign up with DAT and sign up with TAFS. Hey, you guys out there, follow me on Instagram at Manny's Movement. Follow me on Facebook at Manny's Movement LLC. Also visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com. And also send me an email at broker@mannystrans.com. Hey, commit, execute, and be obsessed out there. Everybody be great.